Ready when you are.
Okay, we'll call this Morgan Grove Public Library Trustees meeting to order, June 9th, 2016 at 7 p.m. Rise and say the
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Albers.
Here.
Bird.
Here.
Galvin.
Here.
Gonzalez. Here. Gray here. Novak here.
All right, we got a motion to approve the board minutes of May 12, 2016.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions, comments, or concerns? If not, can you call that?
Bird.
Here.
Galvin.
Here.
Gonzalez. Here. Gray. Yes. Novak. Yes. Albers.
Okay, public comments on agenda items. Any public out there? Not today. Okay, President's report. Doing a lot of work to finally get to the point of picking a trustee replacement and also a new director. So, being that we've been busy, I would like to move points 9C and 9F, postpone them to next month. So if that's okay with the board, can I get a motion to postpone 9C and 9F for the July meeting?
I'd like to motion that we postpone 9C and 9F until next meeting.
And a second?
I'll second.
Galvin.
Here.
Do I need to call?
You're good, yeah.
Okay. Gonzalez.
Yes.
Gray. Yes. Novak. Yeah. Albers.
Yes.
Bird.
Yes.
All right, Finance Committee reports.
Okay, here we go.
Always good.
Everything looks good. I mean, if you go, look at 1 year ago, hold on.
We're making money.
And we're spending money.
Oh,
We don't make money. Well, we're making a little bit of money.
We should.
Money, and we're spending money, so. We met. There was no quorum, so if there were any questions? There was one voided check. If you happen to notice it at the end.
I did, I've probably asked this before about, on page 3, I'm curious about the Stanton Group and the Hartford.
Hartford is insurance, Stanton Group is Mr. Keeper.
Okay.
I have one question too. $820 check to you. That's not the salary.
I'm on a contractual basis right now, so it's per, as I get it,
So
see the
there
hours,
was-
so it varies every week.
Okay, so we will see them here, right?
And you have, if you go back, I have them on there, but you will see them.
Okay.
Any other questions, comments, or concerns on the treasurer's report? If not, can I have a motion to accept it?
Motion to accept.
Treasurer's report. All right.
Second.
And we'll call it one
Let's see. Gonzalez.
Yes.
Gray, yes. Novak.
Yes.
Albers.
Yes.
Bird.
Yes.
Calamay.
Yes.
All right, facilities did not meet, policy
I
did, and
have a
there's a...
question about facilities.
Yeah,
Do we need a facilities committee?
we've had one since the inception
We
of the
need one.
library.
I think it's considered,
It's building and
It's one of your
grounds.
standards, it's what, right now it's under standards.
I know that it's-
It was called building and grounds, and
I
we
know
made
that.
facilities to be more comprehensive,
No, I understand that.
okay?
I'm
Why-
just wondering what purpose it's serving.
I would think with this new facilities audit, that might be something that.
It's typically a standing committee for most boards, for most
Okay.
library boards. you can choose as a board to meet as a, committee of the whole, that kind of thing, which this board may choose to do if you're making, again, bigger decisions about the building or the facility. I would recommend that you maintain the facilities committee. It doesn't mean, and that you meet periodically just to make sure that there's no issues that have arisen or that need to be addressed and bring recommendations to the full board.
Just even when we were in the building process, we weren't really using the committee.
The committee, you were doing all of that as a committee.
We were as a whole.
basically.
As a whole.
We were being reported to, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think too, as time goes on, we have this other building that there may be some troubleshooting to be done. And I
I'm
think the
just,
facilities.
just because we
committee
really
wants to
haven't
look-
used it in the last year and a half.
Technically, probably what you're doing is meeting as a committee of the whole when we're talking about facilities and
That's
stuff.
fine,
yeah.
it can be made that way, that's up to the president. That's what it was just,
The policy committee has
That's me again.
clarification, policy review. Okay, me again, what do you have for us?
We didn't meet. This should have been the June meeting where we decided to wait until September because the policies that should have been meeting on, the staff didn't make any changes. So we'll take those policies and bring them to September just to review them as ourselves and then, or whoever is on the policy. And then include the ones for, was it July, August, September?
Yeah, that would be right, yeah.
So we'll have a lot of policies that month, but it should be easy, so that's it. And then we might go into whether just doing these policies even on an even year and odd on an odd year. That's just something to discuss, that's all it was. And that's it.
All right, thank you. Staff reports from the director.
I don't have anything to add to my written report. I just, in your packets, unfortunately, Natalia and Courtney could not be here today, but you did get the summer reading materials, both from adult and youth services, so that you can see what each of those look like, but I'm here to report on that, so that's somewhere for both of those two items.
So
We're
if there's-
excited to tie-dye at my house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited not to do it at my house. Have the mess be somewhere else.
All right, which brings us to unfinished business, which we can jump into or take care of new business, go to unfinished, and then go into executive session. Do you have a preference?
I have a quick question, but it doesn't fit in anywhere. It's under your business.
Let's go to 9A, interim director contract extension. We're going to need Pam for 30 to 60 days more, regardless of what happens this evening.
I included my original the original contract, just so you can see what that was. But my contract did officially end on Monday,
Yeah.
so, I'm willing to,
Somebody's saying they're-
So we should do this to August 1
if that's what.
or earlier,
Well, I think if you follow the same thing, it says that either party can,
Yeah, fine,
end it with a 2-week notice.
yeah.
So I think August 1 is fine.
Do we vote on that?
So if we're okay with this, we would want to motion
Okay.
to extend this until August 1st.
I'll motion to extend the interim director contract to August 1st.
Okay, and a second.
Second.
Questions, comments, concerns? If none, can you call that vote?
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Gray, yes, Novick, Albers,
Yes?
Bird,
Yes.
Callaway.
Yes.
Okay, 9B, staff and service day, August 5.
The only reason that it's on the agenda for this month is that I know that this was an approved closing already for a full day, but the staff are only going to be doing a half day in service. I just wanted to inform the board of that, and we may do another half day in service later in the year. We may not, depending on how busy the library gets and those kinds of things, but we're only going to need a half day for August for that.
So how do you do that? you open in the morning or you open later? in the
We're
day?
opening later, so we're gonna be closed 9 to 1, and then we'll open the service from 1 to. And then the service will be active shooter training.
Mm.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Gotta be prepared.
Yep.
So, all right, 9C is next month, 9D, open meetings compliance, 1, discussion of the closed session minutes. Recommendation by the director, what we should do with those.
I recommend at this point that we retain all of the minutes, that we keep them closed at this point.
So on minutes release or retain, we're gonna retain.
We're gonna retain.
And an opinion on the recordings.
On the verbatim recordings, I recommend that we destroy the recordings because we do have written minutes for each of those recordings, so we can destroy them.
You want these things then?
Yes, please. You're going to give them to me or to the ones. You can-
So-
We'll get them destroyed.
If we're okay with that, then we don't have to go into exec session to discuss this, so we need a motion to retain the minutes and destroy the recordings.
2 separate ones, or can we do it as
You
one?
can do it as one.
Okay, I'll motion to retain,
And actually, you should write these dates, retain
Okay.
November 20.
is it okay if I don't write the dates down?
Right.
Okay. To retain the minutes of November 20th, 2014, December 4th, 2014, October 27th, 2015, January 14th, 2016, February 11th, 2016, February 18th, 2016, February 29th, 2016, and April 7th, 2016.
And destroy.
And to destroy recordings of June 19, 2014, September 18, 2014, September 18, 2014, Executive Finance, October 8, 2014, October 16, 2014, October 20, 2014, November 3rd, 2014, November 20th, 2014, and December 4, 2014.
All right, and a second on that one?
I will second.
Questions, comments, or concerns? If not, we should call that vote.
Gray, yes. Novick,
Yes.
Albers,
Yes.
Berg,
Yes.
Calmack, Gonzalez.
Yes.
All right. 9E, adoption of resolution number 2016.
This is an annual resolution that we need to adopt to, is required by rails to provide non-resident card to people that don't live within the district. The fee for the card did go up slightly from last year. It's based on taxes and average household size. There's a formula. So basically, it's just we just have to approve this so that we can get this sent into rails saying that we participate in this program.
So basically same as before.
I move that we accept resolution to adopt a non-resident library fee, resolution number 2016-3.
I'll second that.
Why do we do it every year? Because the fees change?
Yes.
Okay, Novick, Albers.
Yes.
Berg,
Yes.
Calmack.
Yes.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Gray, yes.
All right. Okay, now we're 8A, open trustee position.
Should we do the facilities audit for closed session? Should we do
No,
that
we can do
first
that.
before we go?
We can do that, sure. Facilities audit, 8C.
The facilities audit was done by Studio GC. I think Kevin has done a very nice write-up for you on the facilities audit. He is here tonight, and I'm here tonight as well. If you have any specific questions, as it says in the explanation, we've gone through this. We have the audit done. Kevin has reviewed it. Kevin and I have reviewed it together. We've pulled out the things by year that need to be done. There's a few priorities that we've recognized as well. Obviously, we don't need to do all of these things every year as they've indicated on the audit, but there are some things that are more critical than others, obviously, in this list. So we are available if you have any questions.
So this is a planning tool we will use when we do the budgets.
Yes.
Was anything a big surprise or?
No.
Okay.
And it's actually, if I'm, and correct me if I'm wrong, this type of thing didn't exist before today.
Correct.
We really
We
didn't
did not
have,
have anything.
we had no planning tool.
Right,
So the library actually did not do a good job of planning for the future.
right.
So now we've got that ability, you know how long the furnace should last, you know, how long, and we can budget accordingly. So no surprises.
We kind of dealt with things as they broke.
Right.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
yeah, you've been lucky. So, no, this is great to have. This is just presented, we don't have to adopt it.
We don't have to do anything with it at this point, it's just for your information, and obviously as we move through the budgeting process, this will become, some of the items here obviously need to be included in the 2017 budget, and as we plan subsequent budget.
Great job.
Very good.
Very good.
Print's a little small,
But the numbers aren't.
It's over its balance from.
Yeah. All right, we're at the point where we need to talk about the trustee, the director search. I think we'll have to go into executive session. So if I could have a motion to do so.
I have a motion to go into executive session.
To discuss personnel.
To discuss, personnel,
I don't think I have it on the.
for the discussion of personnel matters, labor negotiations, pending litigation, real estate, and minutes to meetings lawfully closed.
And a second.
I'll second. Either one of us.
Any discussions? None? Can you call the vote?
Albers,
Yes.
Bird,
Yes.
Galmay,
Yes.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Gray, yes, Norwood, yes.
And 7:19. All right, we'd like to clear the room. You can stay for the trustee.
Okay, do that first.
So then, 8A, under unfinished business, we have the open trustee position to fill. Is there a motion on the floor to support John Hill?
I make a motion to support John Hill
Is there a
as the trustee to replace
Kathy Peters?
Kathy Peters.
I second.
And is there a second?
Dave second.
Are there any questions, comments, or concerns? If not, could you call, this would be a vote to say yes to John.
Okay, so I could say,
So they motioned already to do that, but
Right.
just so the board knows if they say yes, they're saying yes. to
Yes.
John Hill being a trustee.
okay. Mark Albers,
I'll say yes.
Paul Bird,
I'll say yes.
David Calumet.
Yes.
Carla Gonzalez.
Yes.
Stephanie Gray, no. Barb Novick.
No.
So that motion would carry.
I think it, as a comment, no, I
May I
think,
have your attention, please?
No.
It is 9:00 and the library is now closed. Please exit the building at this time. The library will reopen tomorrow at 9:00. Thank you and have a pleasant evening.
And parking
I would
only
think
by
when we
vehicle.
put in a press release on the trustee, I think it would be wise to indicate the 4-2 vote.
Oh, sure.
Just a second, I would not want it to, people to think that it was unanimous, I think.
All right.
Because good arguments were made for both, and that should be pointed out. We don't want good people to lose heart, that's my way of thinking.
Noted, and it's in the meeting notes. The last piece of unfinished business is the selection of the directors. We move forward. So is there a motion on the floor to appoint Pam Leffler as our director?
Motion to accept,
Or offer the
to offer the
position.
position of directorship of the MPGL to Pam Lepper.
And is there a second?
I'll second it.
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right,
Okay.
get it right, it's a lot to do. And we'll call a vote if there's no further discussions.
Albers,
Yes,
Berg,
Yes.
Gallamag,
Yes.
Gonzalez,
Yes.
Gray, yes, Novick.
No.
Do
that motion carries, so we'll make the offer to,
Do you have to make the details of the offers, you vote on that too?
no, because we're just making the offer
Okay.
now, and then we'll read into the record then at the next
Okay.
meeting, the acceptance. Then, if there are any, Pam could come back into the room if she's still here, because we
Yeah, she's still
have to deal with communications and public comments, and we can adjourn this. Oh, that's all right. Just more. All right, we're all the way up to line 10, communications. Were there any that we needed
We did have an
to?
email today from a very grateful patron for the Wigglers program and youth services, and also commented on how wonderful the youth services staff, so I just wanted to bring that up.
All right. And the last bit, public comments on non-agenda items. It doesn't look like there's any public here, so that's it. We concluded our executive session, and the board's going to make the offer.
Okay,
So we'll work on that post-meeting.
awesome,
So congrats there.
thank you.
And if there's
I'm excited.
nothing further, you have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
And a second? Anybody?
I'll second it.
Okay, thank you.